Hey, I'm KIC. I think we probably need to put more fuel in this fire. Actually, we don't. This forge is good to go for a while, I think. Cool. Let's leave that. I'm not going to bother it. This one, however, I will continue to bother so long as there are still stones to be scraped forth from it. Or something along those lines. Did I not? I could have sworn I did. Did I not? Wood frames. Craft. Oh. That's why. Because it's still waiting on all that stuff I'm trying to break down. Yeah. I might have been trying to break down some scrap from... Turn that one on. And then click over here. The joys of massive recipe books. Whatever. It's fine. You know what? I'm just going to take that now. I'm not going to wait. If that's how it's going to be, then I shall take it and leave immediately. Shall leave forthwith. Not return. For at least another 10 minutes or so. Let's get back inside. It's scary. It's dark time. It's scary that the zombies are coming out. They want to eat our brains. It's scary. Don't scrap that, man. Drink it. Don't scrap it. Here, we'll throw that in there. Might have killed an extra zombie along the way. Got a pistol from it. Something like that. Blah, blah, blah. Pistols in the box. You know the story. We've got zombies at the door. Which side are you at? This one? Alright, come on in. But don't make a mess of yourself while you're in here. Hello? Hello? Must be a wandering horde passing through. Yep, that's a wandering horde. That, oddly enough, has not seen us. Let me turn the light off for a second. I know, it's going to be dark now. Hi, how you doing? Ooh, 2 free wood. Look at that. That's not bad. We'll take that. I'm not sure if someone's banging around inside the house or not. Let's just make sure that they're not breaking anything over here. As long as they're not doing that, they're fine. They can go run through and whatever. It'll be okay. They'll just destroy the fence, which... that fence has already seen some stuff. So, you know what? No big deal. Put that jacket in there in case we want to dress up later for a nice evening or something. It might be good to have that. How are you doing? Come on. And there are the pants to go with the jacket. Thanks. Appreciate that. Let's get back inside. So we'll drop that off again in case we need to... In case we have some sort of, like, formal we need to go to. We'll be ready for that. Let's get some more concrete mix rolling in here. That'll be good to go. We are really looking decent on... Oh, crap. We need those things. Cobblestones. We need those. That's what we need. Did not mean to upgrade that one, but that's fine. Whatever. Actually, you know what? Before I put those cobblestones away, let's go out here, because there's... Someone is being obnoxious here. I'm gonna repair the fence. I don't appreciate that. That is rude. You guys. Did you bring a beaker? You're supposed to bring a beaker. Madam. Oh, you're still dead. Okay, good. Just gonna chop your arm off while you're standing there, if you don't mind me. Shovel. Alright, good stuff. Whatever. Fine. Move along. Hello? Madam. You're running in circles, and I don't think you realize it. Are you okay? An infection, of course. Why not? An infection. It's my favorite. We have so many things to deal with infections. It's really not a big deal. If we go to this one, we've got some herbal antibiotics. Sure, we'll use an herbal one. Not to mention we still have 3 of those guys just lying around on hand. I mean, come on. We are not concerned about that type of thing at this juncture. Not in the slightest, really. That's one of the funny things. This particular playthrough has been particularly lucky. We might want to make a new blunderbuss before the horde shows up. We haven't messed with this much. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking here as I'm looking at all the stuff we have. We don't have a lot of gunpowder, but we can make more, of course. We do need to take a visit out to the trader to get some fertilizer. That should be ready, or at least a good chunk of it should be ready. It'll be day 21. We should have a refresh on a lot of things, so maybe we'll go take a look at that. Some steel arrows. Drop those off. I forget, someone had those at some point. That's our shotgun. I think the rest is looking pretty decent. We might have another one of those. We are close to having a second one. We'll just queue up another one. I think this is going to be the last one that fits on the street and aligns with the yard. Still room over there for one more. We can go ahead and... Nope. Technically one more still. So, whatever. It's all good. That is the restock. Is it not day 21 yet? Oh, it is still not day 21. How about that? By just a tiny amount. So these will all refresh momentarily. How many are we up to now? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of them? Is that right? Holy cow, man. You guys still aren't done? Here, I'll stop shining a light on you so you'll grow. Or something. I don't know. Whatever. How are the mushrooms doing, by the way? I feel like I've been waiting a long time for them to grow. It's really not been that long, but I feel like it has been. How are we doing on everything else? I think we're good. We should have some points to spend. What are we looking at? 43. So we could drop some into generator bank, and then we could also drop some into whatever it is that lets us make garage doors. Not breaking and entering. It's one of those things that we have security measures. That would be the one. So that would run us 25 points. We'd still have some to spare. Chemistry station, we're not even close to that because construction tools are still garbage. I mean, we're not even using a lot of these things anymore anyway. We're just, you know, gone straight on to the mechanical stuff because it's just so much faster. Why would you even want to bother? We might want to throw some more points into bad mechanic. If nothing else, too, what I was kind of thinking of with doing the generators, we could maybe put some lights out over there and we could see what's going on. Wouldn't mind spending some points on range traps. I still don't know how effective the dart traps are, but I'm kind of curious to try. Fletching. Oh, man, I feel like we're just not making enough progress on everything, and yet none of it's going to be particularly troublesome. It should all be just fine. Technically, what are we looking at here? I moved all of the oil. 12 more oil, so we could make some more Molotovs. I really do feel like that would be a good idea. That might mean visiting a couple more vehicles, or maybe we'll just buy some oil at the store, something like that. Let's take a couple more pistols. We might be able to sell a couple of these guys. I don't mind selling these ones off so much. I'll take the ammunition out of them too. I mean, the pistols, you know, we can always turn around, and if we can't sell them, it's not a big deal. We'll scrap them down, get some use out of them, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. Let's go check out the base. It should be ready for upgrades, or at least most everything should be ready for upgrades now. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you didn't see yesterday. Gotta wait for that concrete to set. It's kind of important. There's a chicken zombie out there somewhere. I hear it. Just go ahead and turn that off. Still waiting for some trees to grow. It looks like everything has set. I think we should be able to get away with upgrading things now. Should be fine. I'm just going to cross my fingers on that one, okay? I'm not 100% convinced at this point. Wet concrete can be a little funny to play with. Go ahead and climb. Don't worry about it. You can make it. And then up we go. Yeah, I didn't mean to upgrade that one. That was... Technically, it was a little bit of a waste of materials, but, you know, it's not that big a deal. So we should be able to upgrade these guys now. I'm just going to do like that. We'll do another one. Yeah, I think we need more than wood down here. I was kind of afraid of that. As I was thinking of it at the end of the day yesterday, I'm like, you know, it might not be just that. I shouldn't be using wood to anchor everything. Wood is not... It's not going to hold that much. So, whatever, it's fine. Here, let's at least upgrade these guys. Just upgrade all of these. I mean, I have been talking about upgrading the little... I don't know, I guess we're kind of calling it a tower anyway. I wasn't necessarily thinking of doing the entire thing in concrete, but if that's going to be what it takes, then we're going to have a problem, because I don't think we have enough metal to do that. Here, we'll at least step up. Oh my gosh. Wrong one. I was aiming for that one. My bad. My bad. My bad. I mean, I am concerned about that getting hit by the pukers. So, I don't think it's going to be a waste. Never mind the structural integrity aspect of it. Oh man, that's just like... We're basically out of metal at this point. We don't have rebar frame. We cannot do rebar. Can we do rebar frames? Are we up that high enough? We're not that high on blacksmithing. That's, in case you're wondering why I just haven't done rebar frames, there's your answer. We can't. It's a technicality. Cannot quite do that just yet. Well, I'm going to at least get this ready for the next attempt. And we've got to try. And that's going to be about as far as we can get. Because now we're out of metal. Shoot, man. Shoot. I've already scrapped all of the metal bits that I had collected. Well, assist, boss, assist. I'm just going to take some trap damage. It'll be alright. 2 a.m. We got to wait until 6 a.m. for the store to open, for the trader to open. I'm just going to go look around. Is there anything over here? Any rocks or something we can just kind of plow through right quickly? Out of the way, yucca. Yuck! Get out of the way, yucca. Yuck! Or something. I don't know. I got nothing. Here, let's aug this out. Oh, we ran out of gasoline. Crap, I forgot about that. That also happened between episodes. When I was doing all the drilling, I said I was going to do without annoying you with all the drilling. Which sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Feel like I'm gonna and then I don't. Blah, 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 etc., etc. Let's drill this one out. And then we'll scrap that guy down just to get a good little chunk. That should be enough to let us finish what we were doing, I think. If not, this one definitely will. And I'm going to say that's fine for now. I don't really want to backtrack that far. Let's go back to the base thingy, the horde base. Let's go back to HB, not HQ. And then we'll climb back up again. This is not the most efficient way to do things in terms of getting in and out, but it does work, even if it is a little janky. Ka-chunk. I mean, there's a part of me that really does feel a little better about having... Oh, you haven't finished yet? You literally just finished. Oh, the timing on that. About having the little tower portion upgraded anyway. I do feel a little better about that. Here, we'll scrap that guy. Let's place these ones down. We'll just kind of get them ready. So This is going to go like so. And we've run out of those things. Are you kidding me? We've run out of carpenter kits. I knew we were going to need a bunch. I didn't realize we were going to need that many. Oh, come back to that in a second. Ah, goodness. Fine. Just leave it at that stage. I'm going to stop complaining. It's fine. Little concerned now. I don't know if I want to try to upgrade any of these again. I mean, granted, we don't have the metal to do it right now. But, well, we got to let the concrete set anyway, and then we can give that a whirl. I think it'll work out all right now that we're attaching it to concrete rather than wood, but I would still feel better about upgrading all of that just straight up. But we need several thousand wood at this point, I think. You're stone. Well, aren't you special? Let's switch this out. There's some metal right there. And some more metal. I guess that's something we could do. I hadn't really thought of that. But that's not a bad option. We could go look for a wasteland and just drill out a bunch of fallen beams. Or, I guess they're not necessarily fallen, but you know what I mean. That's not a bad option. That would be a good chunk of metal in a hurry. Potentially, anyway. Climb out, buddy. You can make it, I promise. Ah, shoot. Let's go back to base and see what the merchant boxes have, if nothing else. We'll make a trip out to the trader. Whether we do that today or tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure. See what they have, see if there's anything of interest in them. We don't really have a lot of money, so even though I'd like to buy a bunch of gunpowder and then make, I don't know, something out of it. I was going to say, I know I hear someone, but I think it's just a spider zombie. There you are. It's a ravager or whatever those guys are. It's right over there in case you didn't see it. I'm going to shoot it right in the butt. I don't think that hit. Nope, I take it back. It sure did. Dang it. You blocked that with your arm, sir. Block that one with your face. Ooh, look at that. A SWAT helmet. Good quality one, too. Nice. Hadn't used the rifle in a while, so that's good to get a little extra experience out of that guy. Forged steel, iron. We could buy that. I mean, 10 is not really going to do us anything, though. That's just not enough to matter. Some gunpowder. More gunpowder. Lots of gunpowder. And check out that high-powered scope. That's pretty outstanding. I like the look of that one. I'm not even joking about that. Rebar frames. It'd be a shame. Well, it wouldn't be a shame. It would be nice if they were rebar ramp frames, but that's okay. That's not a bad claw hammer right there. This is kind of silly having these many, and yet if we had more money, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Ooh, oil shale. That's kind of tempting. I mean, we don't really have a shortage on gasoline, but I don't know. That's kind of tempting in a way. Gunpowder, machete, rebar frames. Again, they're standard frames. I think I was supposed to do something with forging, too, to get the blacksmithing skill. I was supposed to make some rings or something. Nah, whatever. Worry about it later. I don't want to waste the metal on that right now. Tool and die set, gunpowder, some iron. 70 iron. I guess 70 and 10, 80. That's a decent little chunk. Not anything particularly exciting. The trader might have some slightly better stuff. You never know. They have a better pool they can draw from, if nothing else. Let's go run through and take a check on everything. Unfortunately, I'm kind of at that stage right now. We just got to run through and take care of everything. I don't think we have any more. Nope. Okay. Now let's put all this stuff back. I'm kind of tempted, too, when we go head over to the trader. I might want to take some coal and some nitrate powder just so we can make some gunpowder. Just for giggles. No particular rhyme or reason beyond that. Just, I don't know. Might be kind of fun to have. Bang, bang, bang. I'm going to summon it by saying it if you believe in that sort of thing, but I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen a dog horde lately. It's been some time since we've seen a dog horde. Iron rings and rivets. I mean, I guess we could make some of these and then put them back in the forge. We can queue them up. Here, let's do like, I don't know. Sure, 110, whatever. I mean, I kind of feel like this is a waste, and yet, if we're not using this thing right now, it's fine. We'll just do that. We could always scrap them and use the iron itself if we really needed. So we'll let those guys go. Just out of curiosity, let's see where blacksmithing is. Blacksmith, it's at 23, and it's at about that spot right there. About half, we're going to call it. We'll see where we end up after making 110 rings. I'm sure there are more efficient ways of raising the skill aside from just clicking use point or use gain point or whatever it is. But, I don't know. That kind of seems the best way to me. Let's eat a bowl of fruit. That'll give us some hydration, some food, all that sort of good stuff. That'll put us in a decent spot. A little bit of wellness. Just out of curiosity, I don't know where we are with where we are. That came out kind of like where we are. Believe it or not, that was not my actual accent. Or it was. Take your pick. It's one of those things that it came out that way, so it probably is true. Wellness is at 130, so we're not doing too shabbily on that front. Let's take this stuff, just in case we decide to make some gunpowder. I think we can make gunpowder. No. What do we need for gunpowder, then? I don't even know what we would need for that. Well... Cruddo. Chemistry station, that's not going to do it. It's not any of those guys. Boomsticks trap. What would it be under then? It's not just straight up in here? Science? I don't know. I'm not feeling like that's right. It doesn't fit into any of those things. Wouldn't be under health and fitness. Wouldn't be under scavenging. Definitely wouldn't be under clothing. Probably not under tools. Chemistration. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I think what I will do, though, is I'm going to go through the boxes. I'm going to grab a couple more things if we have anything else to take, so we can go sell that stuff off, and then I will meet you perhaps at the trader for the next one. Maybe we'll say that. We'll say meet you at the trader, and then we can kind of come back from there and see if maybe, just maybe, we can do some more cool stuff before the horde arrives, because it's day 21. We got a horde coming. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.